As usual, I don't know what I'm doing until I'm way in it, and then it's kind of like, oh, okay, then I'm going this way. I like that aspect of the unknown in my painting. I like bright. I just celebrate color, brighter the better, but not always. I've been doing a lot of grays here. But color is very important. Combinations of color, the tension when you put a purple with a yellow, an orange and a blue, that is exciting. It's not only man and nature, which is the angular hard edges with the organic, it's the Flintstones, the Jetsons, it's the future and the past, it's the black and white. It's opposites together, I think, create this excitement and also tension. Growing up here in LA, in the early 60s, everything I saw was, we're going to space. Coffee shops, cars. I was like, yes, we're going to space. And it just had that futuristic fantasy. I would look at all these cars and their bumpers and their grills, and they were all animated. Their headlights were eyes, and they still are to me. And then as the 60s kind of went into the 70s, and all design went from this crazy fantasy to, we're utilitarian now and we're in like these colors. And I was like, oh God, this is fucking boring. Excuse my language, this is boring. So there is a utopian aspect and a darkness. Sometimes I will paint the utopian world that I want to live in. And then I'll put different elements which are evil or dangerous, because I celebrate fun and joy, but at the same time, I'm not ignorant of what the hell's going on all around me every day. So it's this kind of combination between the reality and my fantasy together, and then just the fantasy, which is kind of like pure pleasure. Jungle paintings have been going on in my practice ever since I was a child. So I was really into Rousseau and the way he formulated these tropical fantasies. Then I moved to Brazil in the early 80s in a remote area of one of the last remaining coastal rainforests. And they had these trees bigger than a house. Amazing, I'd be like so inspired. I'd come back the next year, they would be gone. And it was killing me. The earth is the most exquisite place. It's unbelievable. And I feel it's this constant battle between how nature can survive in spite of us and with us. There's a lot of silkscreen backgrounds with the paint, and I make silkscreens out of like collages. Some of the ones have to do with going to the moon. A lot of it is about environmental things, and then some of it is just advertisements like, you know, this is the greatest dishwasher ever. It's almost like the background noise of the advertising world that I grew up in and that we're still with today. It's sometimes just a struggle. It's not always easy to paint. But what I strive for is to make it look, but also make it feel, for me, to be easy. I want to flow. My paintings are very emotional. I'm reacting in my way to things going on. It has a lot to do with the fantasy of the future that I grew up in. The future that didn't happen, that won't happen, that I want to happen. So how do I make it happen? I create it myself.